internet trolls. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And some are even paid to be trolls. Paid by the government. Paid by corporations. They're paid to be total jerks. Something that really is probably just a perk because they're probably jerks to start with. One thing I've noticed is that the term troll and perp, especially perp or shill, which would be people who are paid by the government to disrupt good conversations and sharing of real knowledge about such topics as MK Ultra, that UFO that was over your house the other week, or even the reptilian you saw in Hobby Lobby. True story. Um, and it's become pretty much a witch cry. And I've noticed that it is usually whenever you disagree with someone, like you step up and you're like, well, I don't know, Over the Rainbow programming. Rainbow Dash is your rep of Over the Rainbow programming. And someone says, well, I disagree. I think Rainbow Dash is a, I don't know, example of a MyLab or something. And you two knock heads about it a little bit because you've got two different ideas of this, and really the creator of Rainbow Dash is the only one that really knows. Or in My Little Pony's case, the corporate that approved everything. And so then, well, he's a shill because he doesn't agree with me that Rainbow Dash is a representation of Over the Rainbow programming. He's a shill, everyone. He's a perp. And that's pretty much your witch cry. Witch, why? Because she didn't go to church on Sunday. The fuck? That seems to be the witch cry. And on this list that I'm on in Facebook, that's supposed to talk about MK Ultra and mind control programming, there was this big influx where this guy stepped in, and he was very clearly someone there to cause trouble. He was putting out flaming posts. He was causing fights. And he announced that the whole place was full of trolls and shills, and nobody stopped to look at the fact that he was the one causing trouble, and we had a whole bunch of rats jumping ship. Meanwhile, this other guy that jumped in on the bandwagon, yes, it's full of all these bad people. People really liked him. He was like, oh, yes, we love you, guy. You're always doing this good information. And yet he would say something. Oh, I'm researching with these people. He would never reveal his research. He would never post research. If you asked him a question, he would either yell at you or accuse you of being a troll or a shill. And he never put his money where his mouth was. In my opinion, he was the perp. Not that I'm going to throw out perp lightly, because one, he jumped on the bandwagon of tearing the list apart. Two, he was always putting out disinformation, acting like the good guy to put out disinformation, but if you asked him for more information, links, backup, research, anything, he would immediately go silent or get defensive, offensive, put you on the defensive, accuse you of stuff, and pretty much deflect the conversation. Three, he was always derailing conversations. And yet everybody thought he was this friendly guy because he would hold conversations. And it's like, no, those are the three classic big I am purposefully trollings. Flame wars, which is like the immature troll tactic, is usually for young people that are like making fun of you or whatever. I have yet to see somebody who's a real perp use that tactic. Let's take Above Top Secret, the forum, for example. And it's got a lot of good conversations on it. It can be a really good forum, but unfortunately, I've had not any good luck at all because my area of interest is, well, MK Ultra and mind control and being a MyLab, and these currently are topics that are very heavily repressed. If you don't believe me, look around. You know, there's always going to be shills and trolls, and it's got so the researchers are paranoid of everyone and don't want to share anything. And I go on there and it's always, well, you're crazy, from the same three people. But then they'll go and then they would hijack my threads every time talking about themselves. I would ask a technical question. Can someone please tell me about blue earrings that are shaped like ponies? And within 2 posts, they've completely hijacked it. Oh, it was me, my mother. My mother was such a monster. That was the biggest hijack. And it's like, you guys are perps. And I soon realized that I was not going to get anywhere in the above a top secret forum because of these 3 people that everyone thought were wonderful people. And no one else would join the conversations because no one else wanted to get involved. This is how I suggest that you handle it. 1, if you disagree, you're just disagreeing. Does not make someone a troll or a perp or a shill or anything. 2, believe it or not, having a government IP does not make them any of that bad caliber. Because, for example, my husband still has a government IP. He's a freaking soldier. He's going to be a soldier for 2 more days as of this video, and then he retires. Okay? Does not mean you're a shill. Okay? Does not mean you're a perp. It just means that you just happen to have this IP. Okay? 3, what you should look at is the overall condition. 1, when they put out information, is it misinformation? There's an easy way to find out. Double check their information. Don't swallow everything they have to say like you're, so-and-so taking Dallas. 2, do they actually put out information? If you ask them something after they go on about how they know all this stuff, do they actually give you anything? If not, but yet the conversations are always getting derailed, or they're telling someone else they're wrong without putting their money where their mouth is, you may want to worry about them. They might not be getting paid to be a troll, but they may not even be meaning to be a troll. They're still being a troll. Okay. 3, how do they treat newbies? That's a big one. I saw a post today, and it was, oh, this list has got so much drama going on and paranoia, we should stop that. But be careful of the newbies. Don't trust them all. It's like, what? You were a newbie once. You don't gotta freaking give the newbie the keys to your front door to trust them enough to share some information, because it's a public conversation. If they're gonna troll, if you know what to look for, it will soon reveal itself. But the most important thing with this whole shill troll paranoia that's happening amongst everyone is you gotta offer a little trust to give them a chance to show you what a shill or troll they are. If you're posting an article about MK Ultra publicly and it's information they don't want you to have, or you're afraid they're not. Sorry, buddy, it's an article. It's already all over the internet. What do you think they're going to do by sharing this? Do you think they're going to go kill you? No, the person they're going to want to get is the person that posted the article, if they wanted to get you. But if the article's already out, the chances are they don't care. See, that's the thing. People read too much into a lot of it. They don't care. What they care about is stopping you. And by sitting in a corner and going, oh, well, this list is bad, I have to quit and go find a new list, and jumping from rock to rock to rock, and always running instead of standing your ground, they're getting what they want. Stand your damn ground, you bunch of cowards. Stand your ground. Stand it.